This program is made possible with the funding from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Torhorst Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts. Located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. Offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please visit our sponsors and be sure to thank them for supporting OCAmedia sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at OCAmedia.com. You are watching Panther Athletics on OCA Media. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Send us your game day photos. Use hashtag OCA Game Day.
Thank you for the hydration station.
Thank you for the new soccer bags.
Thank you for the scorer's table.
Thank you, boosters.
This is a presentation of OCAmedia Sports. OCAmedia Sports presents Friday Night Live.
Tonight, the Panthers take on the Stoughton Vikings.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a presentation of OCAmedia Sports. And tonight, the Oregon Panthers are hosting the Stoughton Vikings in the Battle of 138. I'm Travis Anderson, and I've got guests with me tonight, Tim Erickson. So, filling in for Sean tonight. We've got a home game here, and both teams are getting warmed up. Badger Conference rivalry game. Oregon coming off a win last night, a game tonight, and then another game tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy weekend for the Panthers this weekend.
It will be. And
So,
yeah, thanks for having me tonight.
Yeah,
I look
thanks
forward
for
to seeing perspective from up here. And you're right. I mean, it's the second half of the basketball season. Every win matters. And tonight is one of those wins where if you can come out of this gym with a W tonight, you continue to position yourself into pace for a conference championship. So this is a good game for us tonight.
yeah, good battle for Oregon, and good time to pick up that momentum going into the playoffs. Like Sean and I were talking about that, kind of a tight conference this year. Every game has been tough, and a good time for the Panthers to pick up that win. Another win like this tonight, that would be huge for them going down the stretch.
Yeah.
And so
I know they're excited. Coach Siebert, he's done a great job of prepping these kids, and they got to go out and play. And it's time to lace them up and tip the ball, and let's see what happens.
let it go. That's what we like to hear. So.
Yep. One of the things that's going to be interesting to see tonight is how effective we're going to be in the post on offense, and how much Stoughton is going to want to try to get it into their post with their big man that they have.
Yeah, Sean and I were talking about that last night. We were used to seeing Oregon take a kind of run in the 4-out offense. We see Oregon shoot a lot of threes. They were feeding it last night to the big man for Oregon on the block repeatedly. It was nice to see. There was like 3 possessions in a row. he turned around on his left shoulder, immediately put it in. Earlier in the season, we're used to seeing him kind of drift out to the three-point line, and last night he was down in the post. It was Adam Yates, I believe, and that was definitely the confidence that was growing in him that we didn't see earlier in the season. Just since we don't get to see practice every day, we kind of come to the games and just kind of notice a slow change throughout the year, and then I hadn't called a game in about a month or two for the boys. To see it, I was like, wow, he's really taken a big step so far this season. So,
yeah, our offense definitely has some potent three-point shooters on it.
Yep.
But if you're one-dimensional and all you want to do is live off the three-pointer, you'll run into some problems. And I think that's why they continue to preach to these kids, we got to get our looks into the post, because even if you don't score or even if you don't attempt to score, it still draws that defense, and now you can kick it out for a little bit more of an open look from the three-point line.
Yep, work that inside-out game. And one thing I like to see, too, and I was calling for it earlier in the season, Nolan Look was taking some threes. I was happy to see that. Earlier in the year, I was like, come on, Nolan, take the shot.
We're all happy to see him shoot. That's right.
So, yeah, Sean and I, because I've seen him shooting in warm-ups, I'm like, he can do it. And, we were joking around. We were like, you got to just let it go, let it go. So he was letting it go, and I know he could do it, but I was just glad to see it. Because sometimes it felt like he was just deferring too much when he'd pass up an opportunity that was there.
Yeah, the thing about Nolan and most of the team is they're pretty unselfish. But he's certainly begun to understand the fact that we need him and we need his points every game, because there's no blowouts in this league, and you got to come ready to play. You got to come ready to score. So he's done a great job of not only shooting from the outside, but also attacking the rim and making some trouble for the defense. They're trying to guard us.
Yeah, he's really good at kind of setting up the defense and finding a way to get to the rim. In kind of what you're talking about, just in one of my favorite things about this team is you can tell they all really like to play for each other. Everyone is happy about everyone else's success on the team, and so you can see it when I catch some of the games. Like they're legitimately excited for each other when when another player on the team plays well. So that kind of falls into what you're saying with Nolan, just likes to set everyone else up, but you can really just see how much they all feed off each other.
Yeah, these seniors on this team have played a lot of basketball together. A lot of fun. We got youth night tonight.
That's exciting to see.
Bring another level of energy for us.
Yep.
Conference boys varsity basketball game between the Stoughton Vikings and your Oregon Panthers. Tonight, we recognize Oregon Youth Basketball, and we introduce you to the Opportunity 34 Foundation. Opportunity 34 is sponsoring a Make It Rain event tonight to raise money for scholarships for Oregon high school seniors. Please direct your attention to the video scoreboard to learn more about these scholarships and the Opportunity 34 Foundation.
My name's Will, number 34, and I played everything but the four.
Will's greatness as a basketball player is posted back there on the board for our all-time leading scorers, but his greatness goes much beyond basketball. Will had a true passion for basketball. He was the heart and soul of the teams that he played for. His passion and exuberance and his commitment carried into Will's relationships. Will was a people person, and because of that, he was able to forge community. And he brought students of all backgrounds together. Will was the kind of kid that could break down barriers, regardless of background.
To make the team, right when you make it and you come back and you say you made it, there's a bond right away because you're all going to have to share the blood, sweat, and tears that you have to go through every day. And I'm going to miss that the most just because I've been playing with my best friends ever since fourth grade, something like that.
Last year, Opportunity 34 awarded $45,000 in scholarship money.
Ladies and gentlemen, here with us now to explain more about the scholarships and tonight's special events is a board member of Opportunity 34, Mike Victorson.
So 1 minute for everyone and we can get moving. We have a few events tonight. The first is a three-point contest that's going to happen at halftime for our youth night in the auxiliary gym. So kids get over there and shoot threes. Opportunity 34 is going to match that. Secondarily, we're going to have a miracle minute, the first full time out of the game. We've got volunteers that are going to go around and collect cash or things in your pocket that you'd be willing to help donate for these scholarships. And then third, thanks to OHS, they're going to put up half of the gate tonight for scholarships for Oregon high school students. Could you please give Oregon a round of applause on that? Opportunity 34 Foundation is going to match up to $3,400 tonight so that we can award one, maybe two, a boy, a girl, or both potentially, a scholarship to help give them an opportunity that maybe they would not have had. The only requirement is that they played 1 year of basketball and demonstrate financial need. So thank you very much, everyone. Stoughton, Coach Weber, thanks for all your support. I know it's the only time you got to wear orange and black. Sorry about that. And kids, let's have a great game tonight.
Stoughton High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Athletics Administrator Mike Carr, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem. And now here are tonight's starting lineups for the Stoughton Vikings. Starting at guard, a 6'1 sophomore, number 1, Cale McGee. At forward, a 6'2 senior, number 4, Drew Anderson. Starting at guard, a 6'3 junior, number 5, Adam Hobson. At forward, a 6'5 sophomore, number 10, Reese Sproul. And starting at forward, a 6'7 junior, number 33, Jack Nelson. The Vikings are coached by Nolan Weber. And now for your Oregon Panthers! Starting at guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Nolan. Look. At guard, a 5'11 sophomore, number 5, Eric Victorson. Starting at forward, a 6'4 senior, number 11, Carter Erickson. At guard, a 6'1 senior, number 34, Ethan Victorson. And at forward, a 6'4 junior, number 44, Adam Yates. Your Panthers are coached by Chris Siebert.
Players with the seniors in the starting lineup. It's a lot of fun to see the youth league coming out.
Yep. Future of Oregon basketball. A lot of good energy tonight, so I'm excited to have them here. And you can see the players enjoy it too. You know, the smiles on their faces,
Yep.
get to interact with their kids. They remember what it's like to be that age
Yep.
and how much you looked up to these varsity basketball players. They seem like giants when you're that size.
Yep.
So I'm sure this is really fun for them to be on the other end.
I remember coming to Panther camp as a young kid, first, second grade, and just seeing the varsity team going like, oh my God, these guys are the varsity players. And then you watch them and you're like, this is the coolest thing.
Well, here we go. We're digging in.
Right off the bat, listening to the Stoughton starting lineup, I was just like, man, they've got it. I always think when we think Stoughton basketball, going back to when we were kids, like just big bodies. And right away, of course, they've got a 6'7" dude that is just had big shoulders right off the bat out there.
Jack Nelson is a large kid, and he is only a junior, so Coach Siebert and staff will have to deal with him next year as well. Phenomenal football player.
I was going to say he looks like an offensive lineman right away, just from that build, I could tell.
I got a chance to watch him on the football field this year. Wisconsin Badgers are looking at him and recruiting him for offensive line.
He'll be a good test for Yates for Oregon tonight, just to see how he matches up with him and continue. He's been playing really well, so looking forward to see how he's doing.
Yep.
Right away, Oregon likes to set up those screens with that roll, and then you'll see another screen for, especially with Victorson, to try to set up another 3-point opportunity.
Yep. That one might have been a little too deep. Ethan and Eric have a lot of emotion before that game, watching the video of their nephew or their cousin, and it would be good for them to settle in, get a couple shots, and get this game underway.
Nolan looks at look for the corner. He's got Yates, who's going to pull up for 3. Good look at it, just quite isn't able to drop.
Yep, nice rebound by Drew Anderson, sweeping the boards for Stoughton. Rebound's going to be important tonight, both offensively and defensively.
So Oregon's staying in a man defense tonight. Some nights I see them come out in more of like a zone type set, and they've been switching it up right now.
Yeah, man-to-man is their base defense, and I think they're going to continue to try to put pressure on Stoughton with a man. There's a nice move.
Nice drive. Just a little too strong going in.
Good hesitation dribble. Got Jack Nelson to think he was going to stop and exploded to the rim. Just got to finish it. to see the work down there by the post players.
Stoughton set up that screen, able to get an open look. Look had closed out, but Stoughton knocked that shot down.
Adam Hobson's a good athlete. He was their quarterback in the football season. Really skilled kid, both on the football field and the basketball court. Good rebound by Nolan. I don't think he gets enough credit for how many rebounds he takes or how many rebounds he gets a game.
Yeah, there was a game earlier this season, and I kind of liked him as just since I know he's the leader and point guard of the team. I kind of gave him an NBA comparison of like a Rajon Rondo because he's not shooting, but he gets rebounds. He sets everyone else up. Really has a command of the offense, and you can tell he's kind of the leader out there too,
exactly
from what I was seeing. And that was kind of my first look at the Panthers live.
Important possession here. You want to get on the board. You don't want to get down by 8.
Victorson kind of lost it off his foot there. Staying with it on defense. Forced Stoughton into taking a tough shot. Good recovery here for the Panthers. There. Look for mid-range at free throw line extended. Knocks it down.
It's a great shot.
Stoughton running a nice double screen right there.
Good fill by Eric Victorson.
Carter with the nice drive and finished.
2 important possessions.
Yep, get right on the board. Now it's back to a 1-possession game. Didn't let Stoughton get away early from him.
Yeah, you don't. You forget about the mind of a 17, 18-year-old because 8-0 on the scoreboard looks a lot different than 6-4.
Yep. Yeah, you just don't want it to get. And Stoughton pulls up a 3. That was a deep 3.
Yep. Pure shooter. He's had a couple games where he's scored in the mid-20s this year, so definitely a dangerous player.
Yeah, that shot, he had good rotation for him coming off it, so that's not surprising just if that's what's going on. Oh, Yates with a nice save down there. Victorson from the corner, just not able to get that drop.
Got to get back on D.
They're going to get Yates or Carter on there.
I think they'll be on 11. We got a little slow getting back on defense, and you can't run with your guy. You got to get ahead of him. Got Ryan Panzer coming in.
Just checking the Stoughton roster. Number 10, he's listed as a sophomore. Another one of these big men for Stoughton. He looks really long.
Yes, he is. He'd be described as lanky.
Yeah. I just noticed that. I'm like, those are long, Giannis arms where they. Carter's driving. Richardson attacking the middle. Yates.
Good hesitation. Get in there.
Just a little short on the front of the rim. He got himself a really nice look getting into the inside of the paint like that.
Boy, Stoughton really wants to push it up. They must have seen something on film where they saw an opportunity.
Yeah, they're really pushing the tempo, and they're trying to get right to the rim. They're doing a good job getting that backside open. Oregon kind of recovering a little late, getting these opportunities right at the rim.
Look about a half click slow on offense right now. We got to pick up our tempo.
Yeah, I'm watching kind of the backside for where we're setting up screens and movement. It's just not getting open right now.
With Jack Nelson out, they'll take out Adam Yates. Go to more of a 2 forward set.
Another three from Stoughton in the corner. Carter Erickson with a nice rebound pulls that down.
Yep.
I haven't seen Stoughton play before, so I'm kind of trying to get a feel of what they're doing on offense, just trying to watch. And
so as the game has evolved in the last few years in high school, more and more teams are going to a 4-out, 5-out type of set. And I think with this lineup in with Stoughton, with their big guy out, they'll probably go 5-out. Look for their opportunities to drive and kick, try to get some open looks from three.
yeah, it really has changed, even from when assistant coach like Ryan Breidenbach and everything was fed through the post, worked through the post, and it's a different game now.
You're 100% right. Number 1 for Stoughton, Cale McGee. He's kind of a special talent for them as well. They're a sophomore. You know, they've got 3 really good underclassmen on this team that will continue to make Stoughton a strong contender for conference in the next few years.
Yeah, Stoughton's program has done really well over the last few years. Just developing future players and staying really tough.
Yeah, Coach Weber's got a good thing going over there. Nice hustle by Ryan Panzer.
Panzer getting in there.
Good job, Ryan. I think what people need to appreciate is Ryan Panzer was 14 years old when he started the season.
Yeah, when my very first game, I was looking through the roster and I noticed freshman, he's young, smaller body frame, but he's not afraid to get in there and mix it up. And he plays really high basketball IQ. Was really, really good with him. I've noticed that he doesn't play like you would expect just from a young guy, just suiting up for a freshman out there.
You're exactly right. You took the words out of my mouth. He has a tremendously high basketball IQ. Great fit for this team. Kind of knits into the fabric with somebody who's willing to take it to the basket, play some great defense. But he's competing against kids who are 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
And he's hung in there all year. Stone's playing a nice set of defense right here. We got to get some bodies on our screens. A lot of the screens I'm seeing so far tonight have been kind of pass-by screens.
Yeah, just kind of like rub routes almost. Then Carter had a nice roll on it right there. Then no one else was cutting down the lane for him, but it would have been a nice opportunity there. I don't know. It's where I haven't seen the boys a lot to know if their offense, if someone's supposed to be cutting down, filling the lane like that or not. Good rebound by Look. Victorson did a good job stopping that drive,
Yep.
Forcing the bad shot, or tough shot for Stoughton.
Yep. I'd like to see a couple curl cuts coming through the lane.
Tough drive, and he's able to get that foul there.
When you make a drive like that, a couple things are going to happen. You're either going to get by your defender, or you're going to put a lot of pressure on him to keep sliding in front of you. And some people argue that it's offensive, and some people argue it's defensive. But put the pressure on the defense and see if they can contain you.
Yep, it's a lot harder to to play defense. You have to react to the offense, make them move their feet, and if you basketball, you can put your body on them, so make them actually work with you and go strong.
Coach Siebert with his matchups again. Jack Nelson came back in for Stoughton last possession. He gets Adam Yates back in. Two misses for Eric Victorson on the free throw line is unusual. We'll let him hopefully get his shot back here in the first half. Very consistent shooter for us this season.
Yeah, I really like watching him play. Sometimes I found it, he gets almost too emotional in the game. Sometimes psychs himself out for a few plays, then he gets back into it, but he really plays with that high emotion. Sometimes, it's okay. You even see Coach Siebert kind of trying to calm him down on the sideline a little bit, like, don't worry about the play, move on. But, again, I believe he's a sophomore, so he's probably 15 years old.
Yep.
You're thinking, I don't want to make that mistake, or something happened,
Yep. Yeah, to your point, you got to play with emotion, but you can't play with too much emotion, right? It'll take you out of your game. Nice cut by
roll
Nolan.
by Look.
I was hoping we'd see that.
Yep. Just what you had said the last few possessions, looking for someone to go to the rim off those screens, and
Adam Yates is a tremendous basketball passer.
Yep.
He throws kids open. You know, you hear that terminology with Aaron Rodgers on the football field. He will throw a kid open, and he's been a huge asset for us.
Yeah, especially watching him. He's got his hands full with Jack Nelson down low right now, so he's gonna, on the offensive end, if he can look to pass, because he's, it's just a lot of energy output for a big body that he's going to be dealing with tonight.
Yep. This might be an opportunity for him too if he gets him outside and Jack wants to come play out on him.
Nice pump fake there.
Adam might have a little quicker step on him.
Yep. I know Stoughton didn't like that call, but he didn't have his feet set on that, so. Coach Sieber going to take a timeout here with 8:29 to go in the first half. Stoughton 14, Oregon 8.
Total amount of donations received tonight, up to $3,400, will be matched dollar for dollar by Opportunity 34. So please be generous. Thank you.
Shots. You can see why when he just knocked it down.
Yep, that'll stretch the court for sure.
Yep.
And that's some of the, when we have success in games, is because we can do the same thing. When the Victorson boys, Ryan Taplik, Ryan Panzer, when they're hitting their three-pointers, it puts a lot of pressure on you as a defense.
Yep.
And now you've got to come out. Now you've got, the lane opens up a little more. You got more opportunity for those curl cuts, post passes. So we need to get on track, equal Stoughton's tempo at the three-point line. I would expect Coach Siebert to come out in a set here.
Yeah, Stoughton coming out with a long lineup on the floor. They have Nelson out on the floor and Sproul, long arms, and then some of their other guys they're not short players at all either.
Yeah, you take away Hutcherson, and you don't have anybody under 6'4" on the court for Stoughton.
Look doing a good job taking away that screen that Stoughton was trying to run right there.
Nice job by Nolan getting over that screen.
That's tough. He just got inside with that. There wasn't much he could do. It's at that point you don't want to pick up a foul when he's already deep into the post like that.
Yeah, used his body well.
Yep.
Kept your defender on the back.
Stoughton coming out in just a 2-3 zone right now.
This could work to our advantage. I think we've seen this enough.
Yates just, there's a lot of hands in there. Couldn't come down with that pass. Looks like Stoughton's going to come up with the ball here. Yeah, if they can sit in that zone with Oregon's three-point shooting, they can spread the court, move the ball around, reverse the ball across court. With that extra pass, you can get an open look really easy, or run through the free throw line and dump it down to the three, kicking out from the free throw with the zone.
There you go, Ethan.
Nice steal, but I thought he was going to be able to haul that one in and get a layup opportunity there.
It's good anticipation.
Panzer checking back in here for the Panthers, number 4 if you're watching at home. Panthers doubling down on Nelson.
Yep.
Good job, Taplik, just staying straight up.
Yeah, that was a great job by Ryan Taplik. I'm not sure Coach Siebert wanted Yates to come over on the double on that post and leave Jack Nelson open. Be patient with the ball. Move it with the pass, not the dribble.
Victorson from deep.
That's a good sign.
Yep, good to see one drop for Oregon.
Yep.
So we got 11-8, 6.5 to go here in the first half.
Good job by Nolan.
Yep, taking the body contact. Good thing that one came in and out. Stoughton got a good look from 3 in the corner right there.
If you're an offensive player, you hate to play against Nolan. Look, because he is just so quick and always in front of you.
He gives you no breathing room at all.
He doesn't.
He's one of those guards. Taplik for 3, just not able to get it.
Ryan's been shooting at a high percentage from three-point in the last 4 or 5 games, so it'd be good to get him a couple extra looks. I gotta call that on Jack Nelson. Nope, they called it on Adam Yates. I thought they were going to call Nelson for kind of clearing him out.
It looked like he was really kind of digging deep, not just getting a surprise. That figured they would either let it go or just.
That's 2 fouls on Yates.
Ackerman, 41, checking in for the Panthers. His first action out here tonight.
Definitely someone that can hold his own. Logan's one of the strongest kids. Played defensive end for us on the football field. He'll be able to handle the post.
Yeah, when I called the first game, he was out there right away. I was like, he looks like a football body. Just you could tell right away he was digging low, getting leverage on guys.
Yep, hard to move him.
Yep.
That's a deep 3.
Nice shot.
That's a pure shot right there.
Yeah, last 3 went down for him. It's nice to see that. So he's definitely got the confidence in his shot right now.
Got to get down the court quick.
Carter going to take it to the lane. Gets the foul. Nice job driving.
It's a nice job to complete that. You know, you got 2 guys, 3 guys kind of crawling on you. Your natural tendency is to stop and look for someone to pass, but keep pressing the rim. And again, good things happen. They get a foul, you get to the line.
Yeah, good things happen when you take it to the rim. If you're, anytime, we've even preached that even to this day when we're playing on our rec league teams, like when guys' shots aren't falling, just attack the rim. Then nothing bad is going to happen. You're getting a shot close to the rim. People are going to follow you, or you can just get a putback opportunity. So many good things can happen.
Yep. 2 fouls for Drew Anderson and for Stoughton. He's one of their better defenders. Be interesting to see how this plays out with the fouls too, because there's going to be a physical game down low.
Well, Ackerman absorbed that contact, and that guy finished strong through that.
That's a tough finish.
Yeah. That's when you take your possession, you think you're going to get a good stop for Oregon, but tough basket, and they finished it.
Got a set coming here. Nice pass by Nolan. Looked off the defender. Tough shot.
Yeah, he had 2 guys around him. Ackerman trying to go up with it. Pulls up for 3. Even with Victorson right in his face. Number 1 for Stoughton. McGee knocking that down.
Good timeout.
Yeah, with 4:03 to go in the first half, we had Oregon 15, Stoughton 23. 8-point game. Stoughton's kind of keeping it at that distance right now.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we pulled it within 3. We got a look down on the post. That didn't go in for Logan. So, you could be within a 3-point game. Instead, you miss that shot. You come down, they splash one from 3-point. Now you're down 8.
Yep. But, one of the things you talked about right away in the game, that first early kind of that first 10 minutes, Stoughton really pushing up and down, finding those easy baskets on Oregon. Oregon's did a good job taking that away, the pace now. You watch Stoughton slowed it down on the offensive end a little bit. So Oregon, a couple possessions away, the game is within reach, but it's kind of changed. It really did a good job stopping Stoughton from really getting out and running. So
yeah, that's good observation. We have gotten back a little bit on defense. The game is going to continue to flow. I think they're going to continue to want to push. You got to get back all game long.
Oregon coming out. I like this lineup right here. Now we've got a lot of ball handlers on the floor. Everyone can space, can shoot it from range.
Nice.
Carter did a good job coming down. I thought he was going to get a foul call there. Nothing there for him with the official taking it. Oh.
That was a nice block with Ethan. Ref thought he got a little too much hand. There's that transition game again for Stoughton. Off the miss, getting up fast.
Yep.
You know, it's essentially one-on-one to the basket.
Draws the rim, but rolls in. Stoughton up, has stretched out to a 10-point lead, about 3.5 to go here in the first half. Look bringing it up. Erickson sets the screen. Look goes the opposite way with it. Ryan now sets it. Watching the backside. Stoughton is holding Ethan Victorson everywhere he goes right now.
He draws a lot of attention on the court. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, when I watched, I believe it was the Milton game. I've called a lot of the girls' games and the boys, so it blends together one of the red teams. Almost everywhere he went, they were holding his jersey every time, and he was doing everything he could to get open, but it's a lot of energy to have to just get open.
Looks like they're going to call a hip check.
Yeah, good job sliding his feet. Victorson stayed with it on that screen. He got bumped, but
Ethan Scavlin from Stoughton, junior, 6'4".
there's a lot of big bodies on this Stoughton team, even outside of their starters. Just Ryan with a nice screen, had him on the backside, couldn't find him.
Yeah, I think there's Stoughton's switching a lot of screens up front. I think we're looking to catch him on one of those slip screens.
I liked what Ethan Victorson was doing in this last possession. He was trying to get on the block there, noticing he has the size advantage at number 2 on Stoughton. He couldn't find him, but it was nice. You see a lot of times Oregon setting those screens for him. That was a good read, just to have that chance to get a nice mismatch right around the basket for him.
It's going to be good to come away with 2 or 3 here. Looks like we got a bonus.
Yeah, 2.5 to go. If you can get a couple possessions, score, stop, go into halftime, even if you're still down, even just if it's a 4 or 6 point game, you feel a lot better about it going into the half.
Yes, you do.
Good rotation, knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. Knocks down the second one.
Time to get a stop on defense.
Nelson back in for Stoughton to close out this half here.
So we got a little trap.
Nice trap.
Nice
Victorson
job.
boys
Get on the floor.
there.
That's a white ball.
Good job. Yeah, off of Stoughton there.
Yep, that's a good call. I like that Coach Siebert has installed that this year. You know, it's kind of one of those surprise traps. You kind of get lulled in. You know, there's 2 minutes left in the half. You haven't seen it, and all of a sudden it's on you.
And you're a guard, and all of a sudden it's right on you. It's like panic mode just for that split second out of nowhere. Nice drive. Yeah, had the defender on his right hip. He was able to turn, spin, go right to the rim, turn that left hip, kept him on that side. Got a good look.
Yep. Stoughton's pretty fortunate they didn't get Jack Nelson with that foul. They called it on number 10, Reese Spruill. That would have been Jack Nelson's second foul. And for us, that would be an advantage.
Yeah, that would be a nice thing to pick up right before the half. You know, they took him out for a few minutes there, tried to give him a breather right before kind of finish up this half. And then from a coaching standpoint, you don't want your big man to pick up that extra foul right here before half. That would have really been nice for Oregon.
Tough shot. Adam Hobson with a really nice soft jumper from the baseline. He's actually fading away a little bit on that.
Yeah, I liked with Yates not overextending himself, picking up kind of a cheap foul, though. Make sure not to just get any of those cheap ones right here.
Yep, he's got to be careful.
Victorson for 3. Good job fouling a shot. Finishes at the rim.
Nice job, Ethan. Time to get a stop. 6-point game. Stop and a score. This is where your seniors got to dig in, kind of pick up your team, understand this is a big rivalry game. Good job, Nolan.
Carter using his long wingspan to tip that thing out there. Keep it alive for Oregon so that Stoughton couldn't get a second chance on that. Stoughton denying Ethan everywhere he goes right now.
Yeah, Nate Hutcherson is quick, and he's going to be mirroring Ethan, whatever he does. He's not going to give any help that he doesn't have
to. Tipped it out.
And just as I say that, he does that.
Yep. Got his hands right in on look. Oh.
Good no-look pass.
Yeah, found Nelson right on that block there. Oregon had his back to him.
The last game we watched when Oregon played in Stoughton, I was impressed with Jack Nelson's touch. You know, you get a kid that big and that strong, he really has a nice touch from the free throw line.
Yeah, he does. He gets it set up good enough. Gets a good spin on the ball, too. A lot of times you don't see that with the big guys where it doesn't actually look good coming out of their hands.
Yep. I would expect Coach Siebert to hold the ball for one shot. He brought in his shooters. He'll probably run a set with about 12 seconds left. We'll see what happens. But there's no reason to give Stoughton another chance to extend their lead from 8 to 10 or 11.
Yep. Look, sets it up with a nice crossover. Victorson pulls up mid-range off the front of the rim. Oregon, smaller lineup, but didn't really have anyone down there to look at the rebound.
I don't think Coach Siebert was real excited about that shot.
Yeah, I think that wasn't in the plan. Tell he didn't like that.
We'll see what Stoughton has here. If we got ISO Hutcherson, I'd expect to get
Ryan doing a good job staying in front, not grabbing a foul.
Dodged a bullet on that one.
Yeah, if you're Stoughton, just nothing. Ryan just having that smaller frame down low, you hope to get that. So at the half, Stoughton 29, Oregon 21.
They deliver concessions up here?
I know, right? That would be cool. And, end of the first half here, Oregon finds himself down 8 points here. This is an up-and-down battle. Stoughton doing a good job holding this lead here in the end of the first half. So
Stoughton's played a solid game, and if there's something that I would say we lost the battle on, it's a turnover game. To start the game, we had too many turnovers to start. In untimely turnovers, again, closing that window down from 8 points to 6 points to 5 points turnover. And when you come away from the offensive end with an empty possession, puts a lot of pressure on you as game goes on.
Yeah, it puts pressure on you, and you've got some big bodies. Nice to see Oregon kind of slow it down the last 10 minutes of the game, or just, I should say, stop Stoughton from getting those possessions that you were talking about, those easy ones. Victorson hitting some threes. Cut it down to 3, but then Stoughton stretches it back out a little bit for the half. So Oregon has their work cut out for them here in the second half, but this is still within easy reach for Oregon right now.
Yep. This is where coaches in the locker room telling them they got to win their first minutes of the second half.
And with that, we'll take a break and see you back for the second half.
This program is made possible with the funding from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank. Feel good banking. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Toro Horse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts. Located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. Offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please visit our sponsors and be sure to thank them for supporting OCAmedia Sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at OCAmedia.com. You are watching Panther Athletics on OCA Media. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Send us your game day photos. Use hashtag OCA Game Day.
Stoughton Hospital has 2 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. One right in Stoughton Hospital and the other in Oregon. Open till 11 p.m. in Stoughton and 10 p.m. in Oregon. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
At Oregon Community Bank, our purpose for over 38 years has been to serve our customers. Our goal is to help them improve their financial lives with innovative banking products and services, coupled with unparalleled customer service. Doing banking the right way, bringing our skills and expertise to improved financial stability to individuals and businesses is how we have grown. We call this Feel Good Banking. So give us a call. Drop into one of our convenient branches or connect online at OregonCommunityBank.com. Feel good about banking again.
At Stoughton Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Services, we know the value of teamwork and will provide you the personalized care you need for successful recovery with 2 convenient locations. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care close to home.
hydration station.
Thank you for the new soccer bags.
Thank you for the scorer's table.
Thank you, boosters.
This program is made possible with the funding from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Torhorse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts. Located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. Offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please visit our sponsors and be sure to thank them for supporting OCA Media Sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at OCAmedia.com. You are watching Panther Athletics on OCA Media. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Send us your game day photos. Use hashtag OCA Game Day.
And welcome back. And as we get almost underway here for the second half of the close game, big night tonight, youth night, and Opportunity 34 night. And the scoreboard giving a shout out to OCA Media, but we also want to talk about the Oregon Athletic Booster Club as well. So, Tim, if you want to take it away there for me.
You bet. So, I have the opportunity to serve on the Oregon Booster Club, and really what our mission is to supplement the athletic department budget, to put it bluntly.
Yep.
So we're out there fundraising. We have a very generous community, businesses, individual partners. We get a lot of source funding through our concession stands. So the booster clubs and parents of the players will man the concession stands. Profits will go towards the booster club. So we take all that money and then we put it back into the high school athletic program. Boys, girls, varsity, letter sports, club sports.
Yeah.
And if they have a need and the athletic department budget can't support that need for equipment, something that the coach wants like uniforms or bags, we help with that. So they come to request. It's the best position I could ever have because all you have to do is say yes.
Yep.
With the generosity of the people in this community and the money that we raise allows us to say yes to whatever request comes our way.
Yeah, that's great because just working, some of the other schools that. So even some of the players some of the other communities, they can't even, they've got to pay extra fees just to participate in the program. And I know the Booster Club can supplement that, take care of that to make sure Oregon can stay fee-free for the players just to participate.
You're 100% right. Some schools, we are one of the very, very few schools in the state that still has fee-free athletics.
That's awesome. Some of the communities, like, it's just tough for it. So that's an awesome opportunity that the Booster Club and Oregon's able to provide for all the student athletes.
Oregon came out with a set for Ethan. Unfortunately, Hutcherson did a great job getting over the screen. Nice try by Nolan. Got to finish that. These are the points that matter. We got to have possessions that we close out with points. Can't come away with nothing.
Yep, and you could tell he had the look on his face. He knew he was frustrated. He knows how important it is to finish those because you just don't get those looks that easy very often.
No.
Where you're just right there at the rim, can't fit in, and just gets to. Victorson, nice job stepping into the three. Like to see him coming out, just stepping right into it with confidence and burying that.
Key word there, he stepped into it. Sometimes these kids, and it's not just Eric and you get excited and you lose your balance. You might be leaning left, leaning right. He stepped into that shot, and it was pure. And if he can do that this second half, we'll be in good shape.
Yep. Yeah, you saw his brother make some threes towards the end of the second half, and so it's good to see him shoot one. I don't think I don't remember him taking much of a shot in the first half.
Yeah,
so.
Eric had a couple looks from the corner. Good drive by Nolan again, putting pressure on the defense. There you are again. You know, the kid ended up stopping him down. You still go up with it, you get a foul.
Yep, and that was a good job. And especially that's a bigger defender right on him, and make him work for it. Get things happen when you go to the rim. We were just saying that in the first half.
Yep.
So.
You know, especially when you're down 8, down 9, if you can stop the clock and get a few points, it just helps you crawl back into that lead.
Yep. Clock stops. You get to the free throw line. You kind of keep the game, slow the pace down, kind of keep it within reach. I'm a big Nolan Look fan. I love it when he's being aggressive and taking shots and taking it to the rim. So I'm always encouraged. Love seeing that out of him.
I agree. Time to dig in for a stop. Here we go. Trap. Got to recover now. That's going to be the hard part, is finding a man. Did a nice job recovering on that.
Yeah, you're right. They really do just spring that out of nowhere. I hadn't caught that until just now, and then all of a sudden it just comes on. They try to trap on those wings like that.
Yep. Good drive.
That's a big body to run into. I hope he's all right on that one.
Just got hung up on Jack Nelson's body.
Stoughton comes down, knocks down a 3.
Yeah, you know, here you are, a couple empty possessions, back down by 7.
So those hurt. Stoughton digs right back in and just hits a big 3 on you. He's looking to drive. Kicks it back out.
Whoa, that's a tough shot.
That's a tough one there. Yeah, Stoughton did a good job taking away that baseline, which you want to do on defense, not give up that baseline. And Victorson got himself a little too deep, and then instead of pulling it back out, tried to go up with it. Kind of, Coach will talk to him about that one.
Yeah, when you think you're going to get around that guy and you end up now over the baseline boundary with nowhere to go, it's an empty feeling.
Yep, you get stuck in no man's land.
Yep.
All right, look, bringing the ball up here. Panthers got to come away with one on this one. Nice job. He finished with the reverse. I thought he was going to go up with his left, reversed it back to the right on there. I think he thought the defender was going to come over him. He go for that block.
He missed the easy one a couple possessions ago, and then he puts that one in with a difficulty of 10.
Yep. Oh, good job by the Panthers, but Nelson staying with it. It's a big body to dig out of there.
He does such a good job of,
stays low and just uses those shoulders.
And gets his can out behind him, and you can't get around that.
That's the one thing when you're being a smaller player. Sometimes you think you can come in with these guys and get the block from behind, then they get their body out and use that, just get their backside.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it. Just bigger frames in the way.
That was a quick triple team after they found Jack Nelson posting up Nolan Look.
Yeah.
Probably a wise move by Oregon.
Yep. Nelson, like we were talking about earlier, he has such an advantage with being a guy who can knock down the free throws, too, that you can't just kind of foul him just to kind of stop the possession.
Right.
Because you put him at the line, it hurts you just as much. Five possession.
Nice caught by Nolan.
Nice. He's getting these looks right at the rim, and that one just didn't fall for him.
Yep. Another nice pass by Adam Yates. Yeah, we're getting opportunities. You can't, you can't say we're not getting.
Yeah, after he lost the ball, kind of tripped up on Victorson's foot there, but more just frustrated than being hurt.
Yeah, that's good. Got a good competitive game. Don't want to see anyone go down.
Yep.
Coach Siebert's got a set called. We'll see what he's drawn up here. hopefully something with 5 points to tie it up. They have that shot around here?
Exactly. Get the big three in the summertime's got the 4-point shot for it at that league. I was kind of watching Stoughton will not let Ethan get open at all, no matter where he goes in that last set. Two, just grabbing him and kind of even going around screens, kind of cutting them off, so they really couldn't even get anything going on that last one.
And Ethan's got to set his screen up a little bit better. So, when you get that tight, you got to rub your guy off whoever's trying to set a screen for you. And if you don't rub him off, then it gets tough. Nice defensive set here for Stoughton. They really worked hard over the last 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're taking kind of anything away Oregon's trying to do right now.
Nice job by Cale McGee. Kept his hips square, cut him off.
So Coach Siebert making a change here, bringing in Panzer, having Ethan Vickerson take a rest here.
Yep. Time for Ryan to have a big game. I can feel it.
That's what I like to see. Screen is out top of the big man. Sets up the corner three.
Yeah,
that's kind of where the way I grew up, where the bigs set those screens for the guards and kind of work off of that.
Yeah. Nolan did a really nice job of, again, rubbing his guy off that screen to make it effective.
Yeah, he does a really good job of kind of just setting up those plays with his body anytime, whether he's going to drive to the rim or use the screen. Good block from Carter from behind, getting the ball without getting a foul.
All right, we got a 2-point game here, Travis. It's time to tie this up.
Yep, Oregon kind of cutting it down. Nolan keeps having success anytime he gets downhill, starts going to the rim.
Yep. I'd like to see him continue to press. Nice screen by Yates. Tough shot by Eric.
Yeah, Stoughton did a good job. He had three bodies collapsing on him. He wanted to take that to the rim. I don't know if I couldn't see if we had a guy open in the corner, if that passing lane was taken away just from the angle I'm at from up here.
Yeah, a lot of arms around him on that one. And I think it's a good no call by the refs.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a foul. It wasn't an offensive foul. I thought their player was lined up too far underneath the rim for that. Good no call. It's one of those plays. Took it hard to the hoop. Didn't work out.
Yep. Panthers doing a good job. Nice.
No, just travel.
Yeah.
That's good help defense by Erickson.
Yeah, like Carter got over, he stayed in front, but stayed straight up without reaching in or picking up the foul.
Yep.
Because they kind of gave up that backside. I was worried Oregon was going to get a layup, but he got over in time. And a lot of times you'll get guys reach in, get those kind of just those cheap fouls just from getting out of position, but stayed with it. Nice job by Ryan.
He's clever.
Yeah.
Just plays beyond his years.
He really does a good job. Like, I'm always impressed. Like,
crowd's getting into it. Tie game. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
Tie game, 10:51 to go. Yeah, Ryan uses his body just really well for such a young kid. It just.
Yep. One thing I'll say about OCAmedia, as long as we have a timeout here, is the value that you bring to parents, grandparents, relatives all over the country is incredible. And the Oregon Boosters is thrilled that we can help support that. We love being a partner with you guys. You guys are covering football, boys and girls basketball, track, baseball, whatever it is, you're there, and we appreciate it. I know I have my parents watching right now in Florida.
Yep.
We've got people out in Colorado watching. We've got people everywhere watching. So it's just such a fun thing to have, to be on a live stream and get to watch their family members play basketball.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad that that we can do it, that we get the support from the boosters and everyone else, sponsors, everything that keeps it going.
Yep.
I had the opportunity this year to help out, but previous years I've been following on, YouTube, watching on OCA streams. But you see guys that I went to high school with that like the statuses on Facebook, and they're all around the country now too. So, yeah, it's awesome, and especially relatives that can't travel to make the games, things like that. It's an awesome opportunity. So Yeah, it's fun to be a part of, too, so I definitely enjoy it.
And it's unique. You know, you go to the other gyms in our conference and non-conference, they don't have this.
Yeah.
And we've got, I've got some friends from Stoughton. They could tell their parents, family members to watch.
Yep.
They're, the Stoughton kids. So, it's just such a great service you guys do, so thank you.
And even for the players, it's fun, too, just to watch. You get to watch the game back and stuff. I remember just even watching it. We had VHS back in the day when I was here at OHS, so we'd watch the playback later, so it was fun just to see yourself.
Adam Hobson comes out, hits another three-pointer. He must be about 3 for 4, 3 for 5 on those three-pointers tonight. He's really done a nice job with it. We got a zone here again by Stoughton. It's just an interesting call. If I'm Coach Weber, I just think you got to, they've done such a great job in their man-to-man defense all game long. Our strength is three-point shooting. I wouldn't think you'd go to zone, but I'm not going to complain because I hope we can make them pay for it.
That helps us out with our three-point shooting. We've got guys that can shoot it, guard-heavy team. It kind of plays into what we want. Yeah, Look does not give his opponent any space wherever he goes. He's just on him.
So he's kind of doing to Adam Hobson what they're doing to Ethan Victorson.
Yep. One thing I would like to see from Carter, I noticed this on our last game. When he goes up for rebounds, he always goes up with one hand. And I've watched a lot of tape. Coach Calipari, even when he was working with Anthony Davis, was always yelling at Anthony Davis, go up with 2 hands.
Yeah.
I was calling that out in the game last night with Carter. I'm like, grab it with 2 hands, Carter. Even right there, again, he went up with that 1. If he goes up with 2, Jack Nelson wouldn't have been able to come in there and get it.
Yep.
I think he does it because he's got such long reach that he's used to just being able to do it.
Now back into man-to-man. Come on, Ethan.
Victorson. It looked online, but just a little short.
Yeah, from our angle, it was straight.
Yep.
Got to match up.
Yeah, Oregon having a hard time finding. Gets stuck behind Jack Nelson, big body.
Finish it, Nolan. And they might get Drew Anderson on this one. Nope. We got Hutcherson.
Carter checking back in. Victorson taking a rest. Working out of the corner now, watching the backside screen. Carter rolling up to the top.
Again, we got to make contact on those screens. You can't just pass by.
Yeah. It kind of a nice inside possession. That's what I like to see. We were looking for that right at the end of the first half. Victorson was doing that, so it was good to see some success out of what they're doing.
Yep.
Stoughton comes back I thought he was knocking that down. It looked good right away.
So that pass from Erickson and Victorson, those are 2 kids that played together since 4th grade. And you kind of know where the other guy's going at that point.
A lot of time playing together at this point. Watching the backside, kind of screen out the top.
Let's get 2 or 3 out of this possession. Take a lead.
We're going to do a good job staying patient right now. Down 1, got about 7.5 to go here in the second half.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We'll shorten the game with shortening your possessions or longer possessions. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Ethan doing a good job right there, setting it up.
Yeah, I think Hutcherson got a little too aggressive on that one. He's been hounding Victorson all second half.
Yep. It's one of those ones. It's a good battle between the two. It's fun to watch, even though you want to see him let Ethan get open for a 3, but it's still just from a basketball standpoint, I like seeing it.
Yep.
But what I like with Victorson did on that one, instead of trying to fight and expend all that energy to get out to the arc, instead he starts to try to seal the guy, make it even harder on the defender. So then he has to be aggressive on defense, and he rips through and gets that foul called on him.
What do we got here? Off ball fall?
Yeah, I think so. Looks like on Nelson. I saw the ref call 33, and Nelson's looking frustrated right now.
That's his third foul. We'll see what Coach Weber wants to do.
All right, pass out top. Carter Erickson, the ball throws it in the corner. Watching what they're doing on the backside here.
Again, I'm seeing an opportunity here. If we can get Erickson the ball in the wing, you might have a step on Nelson.
Yeah, this is kind of what you want.
Yeah, try to make him pick up that fourth foul. If they're gonna, come on, Ryan. Nice shot.
Nice job. And Taplik for three.
Here we go. We got the lead.
That's what I like. 2-point lead here to go. About just under 7. So Oregon taking the lead. We're going to get a look
tough
on the foul.
Yep. That's always a tough one. You know, it's
just a scramble for the loose ball.
Yep.
And I think from the official standpoint, you just see the contact and there you go. But yeah, we've been waiting. You and I have been sitting here. Oregon slowly making their way back. They picked up that lead. We're like, Oregon, that's what you like to see right here, staying aggressive.
But the good thing is that was Nolan's first foul. Last few games, you know, he's been dealing with 3-4 fouls, which makes him able to be less aggressive. So,
and that really takes away from his game because he really likes to be up in your face and just.
Ryan Taplik's doing a great job battling in the post. That's a
tough shot. I mean, that's just a good shot. You make it. Oregon, we had good defense. You stayed straight up. And
yeah. That's one where you say, tip your cap,
yep.
And let's go down and play offense.
Taplik's going to set a screen. Oh, he had an opportunity if he rolled.
Yeah, he kind of flared out on that one. I thought a little more direct line to the basket. Could have got him open.
Victorson coming off.
Nice
Good
job.
Steal.
That's savvy. That's a savvy play.
Made up for it. I think he was thinking, Coach, man, I like the quick release I just did. I'm going to go get this thing right here, finish at the rim.
Yep.
Got a timeout on the floor. Oregon 39-37, 5:49 to go. 2-point lead for the Panthers right now.
I like that timeout by Coach Siebert. You know, you get a score, you got momentum.
Yep.
And let's regroup. Let's see where we're at. Making sure that he gets his kids position on defense the way he wants them to extend that lead.
Yep.
Because, you know,
we've worked so hard to get back just to this point. Now we've got the lead. Change up what we're doing. What I want you to do. That makes sense. You call.
For a young coach, you know, with Coach Siebert and his staff, they're all young. They are really, really wise about how they use their timeouts, their game planning. Oregon's got a great future with the coaching staff they have here. Just done a great job in their first year.
Yeah, that's what I was impressed to see. You know, obviously I know Ryan since we're little kids, the assistant coach. So, and I know how much he knows about basketball just from his dad getting coached up. And his dad used to coach college basketball, and then the assistant coach played at UW. So you just tons of experience in there.
So we've seen a few turnovers by Stoughton in the second half that we haven't seen in the first half. That's allowed us to get back in this game.
Good opportunity for Oregon here to get a 2-possession ball game coming out of this.
Yep.
I like seeing the screen right out top right here.
Another tough shot.
Yeah.
Lucky to get that
Got
rebound.
that one, yeah. Victorson, he really likes to drive in. He's not afraid to go in there with the big guys at all.
He's not at all. Jack Nelson's coming back in. And I think they're going to bring Hutch in to follow Ethan around.
Ethan did a good job just attacking him right away, coming off the bench.
Yep.
I was going to say that's his 4th foul, so.
Might be a quick
He's coming
for
right
him.
back. He might go right back down. Might find himself sitting back down again.
Boy, Ethan Victorson has a pure shot.
Yeah.
And he's fun to watch when he's on. It's on. And,
yep.
you know, his free throws, for all those youth kids sitting behind the backboard right now, you know, you just wish that you hope that they're watching that because it is a pure shot.
All right, we've got 5 minutes to go here. 3-point game. Oregon 40, Stoughton 37.
We got to dig in again.
Stoughton did a good job finding the open man, knocks down the three. Erickson closed out, but the Stoughton player just buried it.
Yep, and I think that's where we got a little over aggressive in our help. I think Siebert would have liked to see Erickson stay out just a little bit further, not get so deep on that help.
Good drive getting around his man. And the finish, yep.
That's a good call. You know, Cale McGee came over. I get it. You think your feet are set, but you're right underneath the rim.
Yep.
And, you know, you can't call a charge in that position.
Direct. It's really hard.
Yep. And he won't understand that in the game, but I think if he watches on film, he'll see that he's so far underneath the basket,
yep.
You can't call a charge on that. All right, back to 3-point lead. Match to 3 for a 3.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if the high school would ever consider kind of doing what the NBA does, where they have just that marker, the circle, just to say, you know, you're not going to get a charge call in this area.
I think you'll see it. And, you know, the WIA obviously is looking at shot clock yet. And I do think it makes it easier on the referee because
those bang-bang plays where it's just...
And if you have a reference point as a referee, it just makes it easier to make that right call.
Yep. Stoughton feeding Nelson on the block, but he kicked it out. Yates kind of got stuck behind him a little bit, so I was surprised that he threw that out. Yates not looking at it now. He's kind of making him work for it a little
Jack
bit.
Nelson is working. He wants that ball in the post.
Yep.
And good help by Ethan. Dig on it.
Good.
Yep.
Oh. I thought Carter was going to dig that one out there, but must have just got on the arm reaching in. I couldn't see, just so there's a lot of bodies there. But you could tell that whole play, that whole possession, Stoughton just was not going to shoot it. They were looking for Jack on that spot the entire time.
Yeah, I think they want to see what they can do with getting the ball in the post. They kind of went away from that a little bit in the second half. Coach Weber's imploring his kids to keep working on that. Here we go, high ball screen. Timeout by Coach Weber.
Now Stoughton going to take the timeout. 3:21 to go here in the second half. Oregon holding on to a 3-point lead right now, 43-40. Yeah, Stoughton was having success, kind of moving the ball around, shooting threes, and now they're just looking to feed Jack Nelson right now at this point. I think they just want to try to really establish that, try to either get him a look, get him to the foul line, stop the clock.
They're a balanced team. You know, they've got that outside game, they've got the inside game, and I agree with you. It kind of seems like it's just been a wave one or the other. So it seems like you get into a shift this game where they're only shooting outside, and then you get in the shift where they're only trying to pound it inside. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Weber wants to draw up for the remaining 3:21 of the game. Obviously, from a defensive standpoint, it doesn't matter what they do.
Yeah,
we gotta get in, we gotta get down, and we gotta go to work on defense.
Yeah, Oregon, and there's a good chance because when he gets the ball, he's kind of hesitating in the block right now. If you're an Oregon guard, if you can get down there, try not to, you have to worry about picking up those cheap fouls, sending him to the free throw line. But there is an opportunity because he likes to hold it once he gets it.
Yep.
Yates doing a good job trying to not let himself get pinned down. He's kind of...
Let's travel. Who we got here?
I didn't see who they called it on.
No one looked. I think that's an interesting call.
Okay.
But I'm a homer.
Right, exactly.
So all you Stoughton fans listening out there, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I do my best not to be a homer, but in the end, I always want Oregon teams to win. So tipped off Erickson there.
Yep, good trap in the corner. You got the boundary on both sides. Two guys trapping. That's a hard spot to come out of without a dribble. That's a big screen to get around.
Yeah, that is. Yates getting the foul on there.
Yep. You leave your feet, you swat.
Yep.
Yeah, you're probably going to get the foul.
It's an easy call for the refs, too, especially when you get that hand motion going in. If there's any contact, it's...
I know a point of emphasis this year in college, and it's trickled down into the high school ranks, is if you come over with your hands straight up, and you keep your hands up, the referees are going to appreciate the fact that you're not probably making a foul. They're coming into you. But as soon as that hand moves down,
starts coming.
like you said, that's an easy call. It's been the easiest call in basketball since they started playing it. Oh, look at that rebound.
That's just a big body. Look, kind of overextend himself. Yates did a good job just staying still, making him work for it. You don't want to pick up a foul there.
That's a big rebound by Jack Nelson.
Yeah.
You go from missing 2 free throws and coming away empty to getting 2 points.
That's one of those times where you just wish we had a big, just those kind of bodies where they come in handy.
Yep. Here we go with a little trapping zone.
Yates keeping it up high. Spun. Eric's little tip out. All right, Oregon's going to set this back up. Yep.
We should be able to.
Carter's open on the backside. If they can get Yates to flash to the free throw line, that would have set up an opportunity there. But
I'm okay with taking a lot of time on this possession. Oh, boy.
That was a risky one. He telegraphed that. Victorson, I think we got away with one there.
Yeah, we dodged a bullet there. Not sure. Yep, they're going to call that block.
I would have liked to. I don't mind being aggressive. I would like to see we had an open shot right there outside, but Yates getting himself to the free throw line. Couple of moments that made me a little nervous. Just like,
I know. From our vantage point, you see the ball come out of Eric's hand on that pass.
You could see it right away. You're like, oh no, right away. And he could tell he knew it right away as he starts to go, and you get there and you can't do anything about it as a player. You're just like, oh no.
Yep, can't take it back. But and you had said this early in the telecast. Eric's not getting emotional about that because he's buying into that next play mentality, and it's got to be because he's going to get an opportunity a couple possessions from now to make a really big play. So keep his head in it. We're okay. And thankfully everybody hustled back.
That's what I like to see. Those kind of plays happen, and you're frustrated with it. Get back. Don't kind of allow one mistake or one misfortune to kind of compile into another one where you give up an easy basket.
Right. All right, let's get a stop. Come on, White.
Yep, stay straight up. Make him work for it. Fortunately, we gave up that baseline, which allowed that to...
Yeah, Adam went high side on the post to defend it, and Hutcherson saw that and took a baseline. That's a good play.
Stoughton with a little pressure right now, but we're not able to get across just fine.
They're in a 1-3-1 zone. It's not something that we haven't seen before. They're just going to extend it, and they're going to make you make a decision from the top. And we'll get an open look.
Look good, but just hits off kind of that back iron. Timeout from Stoughton in the corner. Coach Weber taking the timeout. 44-44 with 1:10 to go.
This has been a well-played basketball game on both sides. And, what else would you expect from Battle of 138?
Exactly, yeah. Oregon and Stoughton games are going to be close. This is exactly what you expect. Physical games, up and down.
Yep.
So
you got conference aspirations on the line for both these teams. And, if Oregon picks up the win, it brings us right back into that hunt. If Stoughton gets the win, now they can focus on Monona Grove for that conference championship.
Yep.
So it'll be good. It'll be really fun to see how this one plays out in the last minute 10. Oregon cheerleaders doing a nice job tonight. They had their youth night as well. So if you didn't happen to go to your refrigerator at halftime, you would have saw a bunch of young, aspiring cheerleaders on the court at halftime doing a routine. Again, it's just so much good energy when those kids get in here and get excited about the game, getting excited about future cheerleading, future basketball.
I know I was trying to get my daughter to come tonight just because there's so many just like positive, exciting things going around. It's just a fun environment to be in because some nights when the band is here, you get to see the band doing their thing, the dance team doing the thing, the cheerleaders. It's so many different levels of all these things that everyone gets involved in.
All right, let's see what Coach Weber's got drawn up.
Nelson loves to work on this left side block. He doesn't move from it very much.
Yeah, they're coming on a set. We've got a couple fouls to give before bonus, so it's not bad to get up and people. Actually, I take that back. Next bonus.
Next one, I think it's bonus. I wonder if Stoughton's just holding this. They're not really looking to do anything.
It's a long time to hold the ball, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah, they are at this point. Got 27 seconds left. Oregon looking at their coach, seeing if he doesn't want him to put a lot of pressure on it, so.
I think we're going to see a trap.
All right. Coach Weber telling him to go now.
Double screen up top. Oh, it's a travel.
It's a big body. Stay home. Off the front of the rim.
Hey, we got some free basketball tonight.
Overtime. There was a lot of time just to run and not really get much, but then they end up with a 3-point. That's the kind of thing, you get these scrambles at the end, and that kind of happens. There's not much you can do. You got these big bodies. You're trying to get the rebound. If you're Stoughton, you get just one of those looks that 3-point look. If you're Oregon, you're like, no, and it hits the rim. You're like, thank you.
Yeah, I think most of the Oregon faithful in here were looking for the travel by Hobson in that last drive.
Yeah,
I might have to agree with him on that, but Jack Nelson swept the board, got it back out to Hutch for an open look.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we dodged a bullet.
Hit the rim and you survive in advance. Yep. Go on to overtime.
Free basketball on Friday night, so all of you tuning in, sit back. We got a few more minutes to go.
Yeah, that's one aspect with high school basketball as a coach. I wouldn't know what to do if that team's just holding the ball for that final minute. If you just sit back or you try to be aggressive, that's one where...
Yeah, a couple schools of thought, and like you said, we were within one foul of the bonus, so you can't get over aggressive.
Yeah, you don't want to all of a sudden just give up an easy...
Because the last thing you want to do is put them on the line
send
for
them on the line, and then now you're down and have to try to scramble for something with a few seconds left.
Yep. So, yeah, you kind of sit back. Don't give up anything easy. Pack the lane a little bit, see what happens. All right.
Carter versus Jack Nelson here for the tip.
4 more to go.
All right. Watching at home, 4-minute overtime. So I didn't know the fouls still just transfer over as far as for overtime. Is that what I'm seeing? I didn't know if that was the case or not.
So. So.
I like the no call with him trying to get that hop, but trying to draw some contact.
It's a great no call. Adam was set, his feet were set, and give Hobson credit. He's trying to put pressure on him, but he just he tried to do that hop step, landed right into him. So.
The younger generation really likes this hop step. It's still new to me. I'm not used to, I see it in the NBA and stuff like that, but it's just
Yep. Hop step and Euro step.
Yep.
Those are. Here we go, Eric.
Eric's for 3, just off that rim. He had good rotation on that shot.
It was a good shot. He stayed in it. I thought that was a good, clean look. Good shot. Now we got to get back on defense.
Stay.
Got to get a hand up on Anderson. He's hit a couple 3-pointers the second half.
Oregon doing a good job not giving anyone much room right now, closing out.
Yeah, if you watch Nolan look, he is basically following Adam Hobson around within 6 inches all around the court.
Yeah, he looks like he's been instructed just to face guard and stay with him.
Yep. We're going to take you out of the equation, and let's see what happens. All right, time to get a score. Good job by Nolan. Yep.
Yes, that's what you like to see him going right at. He got a good step on the defender right away.
Yep.
Nelson rotated over. He's kind of arguing the foul, but
that's 5 if that's on Jack Nelson.
That's his 5th. I thought he only had 4, so yeah, he's done.
That is 5 fouls on Jack Nelson, and
it's a big body to get out of the game.
Yep.
So
that could tilt the scales a little bit for Oregon. I don't want to take anything away from Trenton Conklin who's come in, but hey, Trenton, love you, but you're just not 6'7".
Yeah. Only 6'4". But it's just the size, shoulder size, body size.
What do we got here? They're going to switch the call, it looks like.
I'm surprised that, I didn't know you could change the person that's on or what they made that decision on. But
yeah, I mean, the three definitely work as a team. And if one sees it a different way, they'll talk about it. You got to trust they make the right call.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, if they make whatever they decide is fine. I just wasn't used to seeing it on those.
Yeah, you usually don't see him pull a kid off the bench.
Exactly.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, man, look at not able to get the second one. That first one rolled out, second one just didn't kind of drop in. It's okay, though. You still got a tie game. You just got to go right back to playing D.
I thought maybe we were going to get a little...
Tough shot. That's a tough shot. Found some space.
Yep. Good balance shot.
Yep. He got Oregon defenders in a recovery position going back to defending the rim, and he pulled up. And well, now if you're Oregon, now you got to get something.
Yep. Here we go. Kind of back to starting five versus starting five.
He's out.
He's on the line.
Oh.
It should be white ball regardless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was on the line.
Yeah.
I thought that's what they were going to call.
I thought when the referee was signaling travel, I was like, was it just a late call on Yates? I didn't think he traveled. I think he just lost the ball.
I got a little nervous there for a second, too.
I was I didn't expect to see the travel signal. I was like, wait.
Yep. I think Adam, my opinion is Adam made the right move on that.
I was happy to see him spin because he hasn't been too aggressive with the big guy with Nelson guarding him tonight. And
he just lost the ball a little bit on it.
That spin. I think he
hand.
felt he was going to open up and have that layup opportunity. And
if he could have kept that ball tight to him and quicken up that spin a little bit, I think he scores, maybe even draws Jack's fifth foul.
Yep.
So I don't mind that. I don't mind him attacking that way. Thankful that we got the ball back. So we got 46-44 Stoughton, minute 37 left. Possession arrow is in Oregon's favor. So we'll see what we can bring out of this timeout.
Yep.
I'm guessing Coach Siebert has got something drawn up where I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to slip something to the basket for an easy two, kind of maybe making a decoy out of one of the Victorsons.
These are the games where it's just so fun to watch. Like, I even wish I was out there playing. You just get so wrapped up in this stuff that it's just exciting. You're like, man, this is awesome. Look at a shot at it, comes off the front of the rim, not there.
Yep. This is a big possession. We got to have a stop here.
Oh. That
ball looked like it was going out of bounds,
I thought
didn't
so.
it?
It was up there. I thought that was going down. Nice timeout by Stoughton. You could see Hobson's settled down.
Yeah.
2-point game, 1:22 to go. If you're Oregon, you want to get a stop. You don't want to stretch this into a two-possession ball game right now. That's not what you're looking for.
You don't have enough time for that.
Yep. One thing, other than a couple of opportunities, Oregon just hasn't been able to get much. Stoughton's done a good job kind of really slowing Oregon down on offense a little bit. Haven't seen too many times of just getting fast break opportunities. They're kind of just mucking it up a little bit. I don't know how else to describe it at this point. For Oregon, just no easy looks right now.
No, we haven't had any points in transition the second half for sure. Yeah, it's a good call.
Yeah, good call. I got the foul. I don't mind Carter going hard for that.
I don't either. And hardly any time comes off, or literally no time comes off the clock.
Yep.
And now they're in a bonus. If we can get a fortunate miss, grab the ball. Now we have chance to tie it up again.
Yep. Off the back of the rim. Whew. Glad Oregon was able to get that one. They didn't box him out,
No,
and
he
so
didn't.
he got right in front of the rim to get that ball. And
Kind of made me hold my breath there
I
for a
know
while.
I saw him all of a sudden sliding right through the middle of the lane. I'm like, oh no, he's about to come down right on the right side of the rim, go right back up with it.
Yep.
Which is just exactly what you don't want, is to give up that possession and then get an easy layup.
All right, you're calling the play, Coach. What are you drawing up?
I would, it's hard. I would like to see them throw it to Yates just down low. It would just make Nelson have to defend him. And I would kind of work it from the block. He's right-handed, so I would try to get Yates on the right side of the block. And then on the backside, if you can screen for Victorson to come up, that way Yates can work to the middle. And if it's not there, the shot opportunity to pass it out, either get a three-point opportunity, or if you get to the middle, kind of get a look for a fake, try to draw the foul, try to get into him.
Yeah, I like where you're at with that.
I like to just keep it kind of simple, where you just try to either draw contact right in front of the rim, get the layup opportunity, or pass it out to your shooter who's been on from tonight.
And, getting inside, it gives you options, right?
Yep.
Nice job by Hobson cutting off Nolan.
Stopped him there. Especially Stoughton's just sticking into their man-to-man defense.
Yep.
Victorson got himself a little risky
Yeah,
going that baseline. It's not what you want throwing it to the three-point line from underneath there. Look at a nice drive. There we go.
Persistence pays off, right?
Yep.
That's a tough left-hand layup in traffic.
That's good, especially him having the confidence after just a couple of earlier ones, it didn't quite work for him, and then that missing at the free throw line. I really like him just staying with it. Just go with.
Coach Weber's going for one shot again.
Here we go.
I thought he might call a timeout and set something up. He looks like he might here. Yep, there we go.
20 seconds to go. Timeout. Stoughton. We got 46-46 ball game here. Oregon's doing a good job of making me nervous this last.
This is reminiscent of the first 5 games of the season.
Yeah.
Overtime, double overtime.
Yep.
1-point wins. We've been here before, and I think the boys will come out. They know what they need to do in order to get this possession.
Yep.
It's just the one thing you can't have is a mental breakdown at this point. There's going to be screens. They're going to try to rub you off.
Yeah, you don't want to get.
You just got to stay disciplined.
Yeah, when Victorson drove baseline and I see him get up in the air underneath behind the basket, I was just like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then he found it out top. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's where you kind of gasp a little bit.
Yep, hold your breath like, oh.
Because anybody who's played the game knows what it's like to be in that position.
Yep.
And it's helpless.
You jump in the air and all of a sudden you're like, I've been coached a million times. Don't do this. And here I am.
That's exactly what you're thinking. Please, someone get open.
Yep. No one get a hand on this ball, but you all of a sudden you see the white, your color white flash. There it is. Throw it.
Yep.
Yep. Like you said, don't want to give up anything easy right here, and Stoughton's going to run through a couple screens. Luke's doing a good job right where you want. He's waving them off. 16 seconds to go here. He's holding it. See
10.
what they do. Keep a hand up. Don't give up that easy opportunity to make him shoot it.
Good defense.
Good steal.
Come on, let's finish it. Finish this.
Oh, just off the back.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
I was wondering if
Aaron, go ahead.
I was going to say, I was wondering if Oregon would have liked to have taken a timeout to set something up, but I looked at the clock and Victorson only had about 2 seconds left by the time he was going with it. So.
Yep, I think you let it play out and try to catch a defense in transition. awesome job by Eric Victorson and Adam Hobson on that possession. Stayed square, kept him in front of him, and that was a tough. That was a tough.
That's a tough assignment.
Tough assignment.
He's tall. He's got long arms. He did a good job moving his feet, keeping under without overextending. That's one thing you're getting. You don't want to just reach in, pick up that easy foul, put him in the free throw line, and shoot some free throws. Forced him into a bad play, and then you get the turnover.
Yep.
And you're off and running. We had a shot at it, so.
Well, we get 4 more free minutes of basketball.
I know, here we go. Double overtime on a Friday night.
I'm hoping your camera guys got extra battery.
Right, exactly. The feed has cut off before on a girls' game when we were in double overtime one night.
If you run out tonight, you might have to go back to the boosters for an extra donation.
Exactly.
Tell Paul he's got to ask for longer life batteries.
This is the stuff that I haven't been able to be a part of high school sports for a while now, just scheduling and stuff, and you just forget how much fun it really is just to be a part of it and you get to come see it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just awesome.
Good awareness by Jack Nelson not grab that ball.
All right, so if you're joining us at home late here, we're in double overtime. It's a tie game, 46-46. Oh, look, went straight up on that.
They're going to get Adam Yates for this one.
Oh, I saw him coming around.
Yeah, Adam came in late and kind of got him across the arm.
Okay.
Got to get a box out here.
All right, 3-point game, 3:43 to go.
Boy, it's a tough shot.
That's a tough shot right in front of Stoughton's big man.
Yep. Nice play off of Carter and Ethan.
Good tip. Oh, just couldn't play. Yeah, it's going to get him with the body on that one.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I like the aggressiveness of it. We'll put him on the line.
Yeah, those you can live with. I thought Carter was going to get that steal, and it's just like that last possession. He gets his hand, it just didn't go forward. It just, you don't get the bounce that you're looking for on the tip. Otherwise, I thought we were off and running with a layup there.
So Carter and Drew Anderson know each other really well.
Okay.
They've competed against each other, and they played on the same teams with each other many years. So they're out there going hard. I'm sure they'll have a lot to talk about after this game.
Yeah, they'll be talking about the game afterwards.
Good
nice
slip.
roll.
Hey, there we go.
Good finish.
Stoughton's not going to like that call. I think it's right.
I think it's okay. There was enough contact on the roll, and he catches as he's going up. He gets a little bit of a bump. I think that's all right for that call.
If he doesn't slide, I think it's a no call.
Yeah.
The trouble with that is Adam slid his feet and continued to move into his path as he's getting by.
Yeah.
And that's where you get called for it.
Good
That's a big free throw.
Yep, that's a nice one. That makes it a 2-point game. Oregon up now, 51-49 with 3 minutes to go.
Got to get one more stop.
Looking for a double team, you could right away down there, make sure he can't get an easy bucket right now.
Nice job by Nolan. Always in the way.
Oh.
Ooh, who we calling?
I think they're going to get 44.
That's Adam Yates. That's 5.
That's a tough one because that's more of like a loose ball. I know it's a pass, but that's more of a loose ball where hands are just going in for it as opposed to a guy going up in a shot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's, I'll go back, reverse it. Oregon's not going to like that call. I think it's the right call. Yeah. He was behind him. He reached over him. And when you reach over and make contact, the ref's got to call it.
It's the easy one to call.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it was Victorson from the front who actually tipped it.
Yep.
So it's kind of a wasted foul, but nonetheless, here we go.
Yeah, it's this is why you get in double overtime. You like to see what happens. Foul trouble, fouls just sneak up when you get this far into a game. Someone's going to foul out, and just from like a coaching perspective, when you get to see, hey, how did we handle this as a team? And you get to go back and look at this after the game. Okay, Adam fouled out. What are we going to do now?
Yep.
How do we adjust? What kind of changes can we make? How did our team respond to this situation? So now, obviously, as a player, you're like, we'd rather have Adam in here right now just to have the big man. But
so we got
big picture. You like to see how you handle it.
We definitely went with 4 guards.
Panzer coming in at this one, so
I didn't know if he was going to bring in Logan or Zach Tower, but he went with Panzer. This is double bonus.
All right, off the back of the rim there.
It's exciting to hear the student section.
It's fun because
the youth getting excited.
When I'm here with Sean some nights, the crowd's kind of just quiet, and I was like, Sean, we got to get the crowd going a little bit. So.
Yep.
All right, makes the second free throw. So Oregon with a 1-point lead, 2 minutes to go.
Here we see a trapping press by Stoughton. Just got to be strong with the ball. Keep your eyes up. Be strong. Nice.
Oh, did it tip Ryan?
So,
okay, I couldn't tell if it hit him on the way out or not.
Yep. These boys have played enough basketball where this shouldn't bother them. It's just a matter of keeping your eyes up and not dribbling. Using like you talked about before, getting into space, finding the gap.
Oh, off Panzer getting a lucky bounce off his head and kept it on that one. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know.
Oh, nice crossover by Nolan.
He does always such a really good job of setting up. Kick it out if you're...
Good cut. Finish it. Nice job.
Yeah, Coach Siebert has these guys. Nothing seems to faze them at all. They don't seem to get they don't panic over anything and just kind of handle it.
Nope.
If that's Oregon, that's a shot you don't want to give up, but just kind of...
That's a good rebound by Panzer.
Yep.
Good job. Slow it down.
Yeah, no reason to force anything at this point. You've got a 3-point lead, minute and a half to go.
We're in the driver's seat. And what I was going to say before is on that last possession, that's tough.
That's it. He was standing straight up, so it's a big body.
Yep.
He's not moving. So.
when you got that inside-out motion from, they got the ball at Carter in the post, Nolan look cuts, we get a basket.
Yep.
And again, reinforcing that inside-out game is so important in basketball.
Yep.
That should have been over the back. That should have been Nelson's 5th foul.
Yep.
But he got away with one.
I like seeing Carter staying strong like that and just staying strong even with the big body on him and just doing what he could to keep that ball away from him.
I'm really surprised they didn't call that. These are 2 very big free throws. And
that's where you want shooting at the free throw line.
This is exactly who you want at the line.
He does a good job of I don't want to say selling contact, but I know as Victor said, if he gets contact, he kind of does the body motion. So he legitimately got fouled, but I've just noticed that from over watching his games. He does a really good job of that.
he wants the ref to know that somebody is making contact with me. All right. Come on, Ethan, let's do this.
No, that's a big free throw. Here we go. There we go. 5-point game, 52 seconds left. So if you're Oregon, it's actually, if you give up a 2-point basket, it's not horrible. You just don't want to give up a 3, in my opinion, on this kind of stuff.
Correct.
Because now we're basically into the foul situation game. If they score, they've got a foul. So keep it to 2s, make free throws, then you win it's just you're going to run out of time and you knock them down. So
if I'm Coach Siebert, I'm reminding the kids, hey, let's get a stop And when you get that rebound, you got to squeeze it because they're going to be on you, and they're going to be trying to knock it out. Take the foul, and that's okay.
Yep.
Some people will strategize here. If Stoughton's going to run some clock, and let's say they don't press right away, they don't get to the basket right away, it's okay to get a little more aggressive. As that clock winds down and you start getting into 20 seconds, 15 seconds, let's get aggressive, because the worst that can happen is you foul and send them to the free throw line for 2 shots.
But you'll get the ball back.
But you get the ball back.
Yep.
So, there's different schools of thought. I don't know where what Coach Siebert has going as far as his philosophy, but I would suspect you're going to see us defend straight up.
Stoughton. Okay, they've got all their small lineup out on the floor right now, so this actually matches up because Oregon can kind of switch anything with the lineup that they have.
Yep.
So Oregon has all ball handlers. Everyone can switch, so Luke closes out.
Hey, there we go. Hold on to it, Ethan. Hold on.
You got Panzer going up the court. He's going to take it all the way.
Hey, and the foul.
Draws the foul.
I like the aggressive take. I don't mind it. Some people are going to say, "Why didn't you pull it out?"
I think it's okay when it's that open. They're chasing you down. You're either going to make the layup or get a foul called on that one.
Because if you make both these free throws, you got a 3-point or you got a 3-possession game with 33 seconds left.
Yep. Yeah, I think you pull it out if there's like a defender back there, but in that case.
Come on, Ryan. You got this.
These last few possessions, Stoughton has had some looks, and the shots haven't fallen. And then Oregon's been able to get the rebound. So it's.
There you go.
That looked good coming off. So you got 6-point game, 33 seconds left.
Yep. Let's pick him up early. Pick him up early. I watch this kid. He's going to want to shoot. Stay on him, Ryan. It's okay.
Good D right there. Knocked it out.
Hey, all right.
Yep.
I hope he's not hurt.
I think what happened, came down, landed on his knee.
So he's been out earlier in the season with an ankle injury, I think. It looks like he's okay. I think he just might be frustrated with himself for. I think if he stops the floor again, he might get a technical.
I was gonna say,
that ref was looking at him pretty intently. Nice job, Ethan Dickerson.
Yeah, Oregon's done a good job just closing out this game as far as just converting on these last few possessions, holding on the defensive end. Making your free throws is huge because it just finishes off the other team. Straight up, there you go. It's okay, just don't foul and get.
Coach Weber is arguing with the ref about over there.
I think he was trying to get a timeout or something on the way up. Yeah, about 20 seconds ago. He was looking like for something. He wasn't getting it.
So I like my philosophy here, 3 seconds left, 6-point game. I like to throw the ball deep into the other court.
Yeah.
There's no reason to make a pass down here to let them get a quick score and another timeout. And, I would say throw it down the other end. Either send somebody on the run or just put somebody down there, like Carter, someone a little taller.
Yep.
Because the time it's going to take them to take the ball from that end to the other end.
Yep. The game's going to be over. Worst case scenario, I mean, they heave up a three. Let's say it goes in, you still win by 3 points. And so, yeah, there was a game. It was Milton. Forget who it was, but Oregon, we gave up 2 threes right at the very end of a game.
Oregon Milton?
Yeah. And what actually happened in the Milton game, Oregon actually turned it over, and luckily we got a lucky timeout call that we got in because Milton actually had a layup right in front of the rim to win the game.
I know what you're talking about.
Sean missed it up here. Ooh. Stoughton, I think they're going to let it go, but good closeout win in double overtime here for Oregon.
This is a big win for Oregon basketball. It keeps us in the hunt. And, I think that it didn't look good, when you first start this game. And
it came out.
We finally clawed back into the second half, and Stoughton did a great job of getting themselves back in it. First overtime game, or first overtime.
Big man came over to Carter and was getting in his face. Not sure what that was about, but
I'm not sure either.
These players are still.
This is the rivalry.
Yeah.
Stoughton's not used to losing to Oregon twice in one season.
Yeah.
And I hope they do it because they're competitors. And, off the court, these kids know each other.
Yeah.
But it's an emotional game. And when you lose a game in double overtime, it gets a little emotional. You'll be fine.
It's one of those coaching moments. If you're a coach for the Stoughton team, you got to look at how opportunity to teach them how to lose the game. And even if
it comes down to life lessons.
Yeah.
And, you can work hard for something and put everything you have into it. Sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yep.
Great job by Stoughton tonight.
Tough game. It's just one of those things. You're in double overtime, so you're in the game. It's just came down to the final couple possessions here in double overtime. Oregon capitalized on it. Stoughton couldn't score on the other end. Oregon gets the ball, converts.
Yep.
Next thing you know, game's over. It's just tough finish if you're Stoughton, but Oregon grinded it out and came away with the victory. So it was a great game tonight. It was fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And again, I thank you for having me up here.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Gives me a good viewpoint. I had to take a couple tranquilizers before the game, make sure I wasn't shouting too loud.
But fired up.
But this is a lot of fun to be up here. And again, thank you, OCAmedia, for doing this, supporting our kids, supporting those high school kids in all the events. And I'm proud to be, to have my kids in the Oregon district, between the school, Mike Carr, Jim Kleiner, everybody Brian Bussler, the administrators of this district, they do a great job in supporting not only students in education, but the educational opportunities they get through sports and the educational opportunities they get through other things like cheer, and drama, and dance. All of that makes the high school experience great.
Yeah, it's awesome. I went to school here, and I'm trying to get I'm gonna have my kids come here too. So it's it's definitely everything we do is great here. So.
Yep. Well, thank you again.
Yeah, thanks again.
I appreciate it. And I'm going to go down and celebrate a win with those youth kids.
Yeah, and, you'll have to ask your son for me and find out what I know it's just the end of the game, but I'm always just curious. What was that about? At the end of the game. So
what I've learned over time is there's a lot of things said on the court that you don't know.
Yeah.
You can't tell they're talking.
I can see. I watch just because I know just from rec league stuff, guys talk and stuff. So.
Yeah, but I think they're talking, and
yeah.
And again, as long as you do it out of good fun, as long as it doesn't get too emotional for them.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Okay. But we got setting up tables. Part of youth night is the players will come back out of the locker room, sign posters.
Okay.
Take selfies with the kids.
That's fun. Yeah, I was here for the girls' night when they did that, and. Just seeing all the little kids get super excited for it is awesome.
Yep.
It is. And then you get to let them out on the floor, too. I know as a kid, I remember just coming to, Panther camp. And I get to be out on the main floor.
Deal, right?
This is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah.
This program is made possible with the funding from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Torhorse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts. Located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. Offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please visit our sponsors and be sure to thank them for supporting OCA Media Sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at ocamedia.com. You are watching Panther Athletics on OCA Media. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Send us your game day photos. Use hashtag OCA Game Day.
Thank you for the hydration station.
Thank you for the new soccer bags.
Thank you for the scorer's table.
Thank you, boosters.
Stoughton Hospital has 2 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. One right in Stoughton Hospital and the other in Oregon. Open till 11 p.m. in Stoughton and 10 p.m. in Oregon. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
At Oregon Community Bank, our purpose for over 38 years has been to serve our customers. Our goal is to help them improve their financial lives with innovative banking products and services, coupled with unparalleled customer service. Doing banking the right way, bringing our skills and expertise to improve the financial stability to individuals and businesses is how we have grown. We call this feel-good banking. So give us a call. Drop into one of our convenient branches or connect online at OregonCommunityBank.com. Feel good about banking again.
At Stoughton Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Services, we know the value of teamwork and will provide you the personalized care you need for successful recovery with 2 convenient locations. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care close to home.